I'm Candy Lowen. I'm a designer living in New York right now, and I'm a student at FIT, and it's my senior year. So I thought it'd be a really good time to apply to Project Runway. I've been wanting to apply for a long time, but I really wanted to advance my skills before I applied. So I feel like now is the time. And I'm in my tiny little studio right now, and I'm working on my senior collection, which is why you're only seeing an area of the room because the whole room is covered in fabric and patterns, and I'm doing evening wear. That's my specialization, so the patterns take up the entire room. This is one of the pieces I'm actually working on for my senior collection. The outer layer, it's a little bit difficult to see, but it's an organdy sheer kind of dress, between a dress and a backwards jacket. And it's just basically a base for embroidery. I'm doing Venus flytrap embroidery and some beading, and it's for a collection inspired by Plant vs. Human Anatomy. So it's gonna look like veins / branches, and it should be interesting. And I'm working on another piece that's all pleated draping. Oh, and this is the embroidery for that one. Anyways, and that's what I'm doing now. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So I grew up in a really small town, Ambridge, Pennsylvania, and I was around some people who are creative, and like my aunt and my grandfather and my mom. My mom was a quilter, so she had a sewing machine, and she always did like some handcrafts. So when I was really little, I remember making my first embroidery, and it was of a daisy, and she like put it in a frame. So I guess that was the first time I got gratification from making something. And then after that, I just started sewing all the time, and I actually didn't have a whole lot of money to buy costumes, like Halloween costumes, or for like school dance clothes and things like that. So I would just make my own. And yeah, so I would always make my own, like just tops and skirts and whatever. And then whenever I got into high school, I made my own prom dresses and evening dresses and things. But I like making all kinds of clothes. And then once I got out of high school, I liked to go to parties a lot. And I would, my grandma thought I was really weird because I would just throw everything on the ground. It's kind of my technique. And just start making patterns and going crazy and cutting up fabric and throwing it on my body, because I didn't actually have a dress form till maybe a year or two ago, whenever I started school, a little bit after I started school, because I was really amazed. Wow, it does make such a difference. I just didn't want to splurge on it until now.